Koldamenta from Guild Esports, Sadhak from Loud, Leazo from KRÜ, and Tacolilla from Leviatán. We will begin with pre-submitted questions and then move into the live Q&A. The first question is for Sadhak. Loud qualified undefeated in Masters 2. This is a boost for the team in the region that you come from here. As the last finalist of Masters 1 and the undefeated team, is this a boost for your team and region that you come here as the last finalist for Masters 1 and the undefeated team from Brazil?
I mean, for sure we are feeling really confident, but I mean, it's almost the same feeling we had with the first Masters. We're just really confident in ourselves, and yeah, it's just proof that we are doing something right.
Leazo, at the first Masters, you were eliminated with 2 losses in a tough group. In this edition, again, you are in a complicated group. What should you guys not repeat from the last edition to not have the same result?
No, bueno, lógicamente no deberíamos perder. Yo creo que estamos bastante preparados, pero bueno, tenemos un grupo bastante complicado, pero a ver, todos acá venimos para ganar y vamos a dar todos lo mejor.
His answer was that obviously they don't really want to lose anything, and they're in a really complicated group, but all of them come here to win, so that's what they're gonna try to do.
Taco, in stage 1, you were so close to qualifying for Masters even after losing the LATAM tournament. This time around, you managed to dethrone KRÜ and take the title for yourselves. How proud do you feel about your team's achievements so far in the tournament ahead?
Feels nice, but I never feeling comfortable. I always want to win more. Like, I know we can win more. We wasn't prepared last time. Now we got all the things that we need to do a great job in these Masters.
Today, KRÜ has Leazo. Today, KRÜ has another opportunity to finally reach the final. How do you feel about the level of the tournament, and how complicated can it be to reach it?
Yo creo que cada torneo que va pasando, el nivel de todos los equipos va mejorando. Lógicamente, todos se están preparando de la mejor manera, así como nosotros. Sinceramente, si hacemos las cosas bien, sabemos que tenemos potencial para ganarle a cualquiera y tenemos que seguir ese camino.
I believe that in every tournament, the level just gets better and better. Logically, every team's preparing themselves the best they can. And I believe that we have the potential to beat anybody who's in front of us.
And the last pre-submitted questions to Sadhak as he opens the water bottle.
I'm just right here. It's okay.
It's okay. Unlike Masters Reykjavik, Loud will have to play in the group stage. What has changed in the preparation of this edition of the event?
I think the only difference is that we had more time as a team. We did the preparations back in Brazil. We didn't have much time to practice here, but we're feeling really confident. And yeah, I think that's it. The time we had as a group has increased, right? So we had more chance to improve ourselves and to improve in the team quality of maps and tactics. So I think we're really good.
We will now pivot to questions from the media. Alejandro Sandoval, you can open with the first question.
Mi pregunta va para Tacolilla. Primero que nada, un gusto verlos aquí ya debutar en el Máster de Copenhaguen. Quisiera saber, sabiendo lo que está en juego de cara al Champions y la etapa en la que le toca empezar a Leviatán en el torneo, ¿qué expectativas tienes para lo que llegará a ser el Leviatán en el torneo? Y también sobre alguno de tus posibles rivales.
Siéntanse libres de contestar en español.
Sí. La verdad es que nosotros nos estamos preparando, bueno, básicamente como yo creo que se prepara cualquier equipo, que es para ganar todo lo que se le ponga enfrente. Nunca uno se prepara para algo en especial o un mapa o una cosa, es prepararse para estar mejor como equipo, individual y grupalmente. Tenemos una presión psicológica con respecto a temas del Champions, porque sabemos que mientras más presión, que se puede disfrutar más las cosas, y como lo vimos en el último regional en Argentina, mientras más se presión, estamos preparándonos de buena manera y confiando en el proceso y sabiendo que las cosas bien hechas van a dar frutos.
Vale, gracias.
The question was that what expectations do they have coming into this tournament for their own level and their rivals? And Tacolilla said that they actually believe that they've been preparing as well as a team, like everybody is preparing to beat against anyone who they're facing against. They never prepare for something specific. They just better themselves as a team. Independently of the rival, they're still really prepared and they don't feel like the added pressure because of champions. He thinks that if he can play uneasy and uneven without any pressure, he's gonna enjoy the game better and then it just flows better. He's just trusting the process and trusting his team.
The next question will come from Armando Montes.
Hi. Hola, mi pregunta es para Tacolilla. ¿Cómo te has sentido ahorita en el servidor europeo? He visto a veces que suele ser muy difícil, incluso para los pro players latinos que han estado ahí, sobre todo quizás hostil, se podría decir la palabra. ¿Y sientes que sea un problema que inicien en playoffs en lugar de group stage?
Bueno, la primera pregunta es ¿cómo me siento el servidor? La verdad es que no ha sido una cálida bienvenida. No lo he disfrutado tanto, en verdad. Estoy tryhardeando como tryhardeo personal, pero como servidor la he pasado bastante mal, muy tóxico y no es tan competitivo como yo creía. Y nada, el tema de empezar en playoffs no creo que nos afecte mucho. Es verdad que mientras uno más juega un torneo agarra más rodaje y puede estar más en confianza en el stage, pero de igual manera tenemos mucho tiempo para prepararnos con buenos equipos de la región, entonces tampoco es como que estemos un paso por detrás a nivel rodaje y nada, yo lo veo así, veo que son las mismas condiciones y quizás nosotros podamos ver un poco más de la competencia y el rival que tengamos enfrente, así que nada, eso.
Gracias por la respuesta y suerte para lo que venga en el Masters.
Gracias.
There were two questions. The first one was, how do you feel playing the EU server? It's often considered hostile and this kind of thing. And the second question was whether he found a problem for them to begin playoffs. Tacolilla's answer was that it hasn't really been a warm welcome into the server. He hasn't really enjoyed it. He has tried harder in games, but just because of his personal beliefs, but he hasn't really liked it. It's really toxic and not as competitive as he thought it was. And regarding the second question, he doesn't really believe that it'll take a toll on them. He does think that sometimes playing more into a tournament can help you boost confidence and momentum, but he feels that he's really prepared and starting in playoffs won't really affect their own momentum. It's the same conditions for them, and they believe they are actually gonna learn more about their fellow players.
We'll take the next question from FD Facundo Dominguez. Yes.
Está famoso.
¿A KRÜ de nuevo? ¿Pero cuál es la pregunta? Bueno, los equipos con los que quiero enfrentarme en un presencial ahora mismo son Opti, Exet, KRÜ, Loud, son los equipos que me gustaría tenerlos frente a frente. Y nada, eso, son los equipos que tengo ahí en vista.
The question was what teams was he excited to face against, and Taka's answer was Optic, Exit, KRÜ, and Loud. Those are the teams that he wants to go head to head, and those are the one he wants to beat.
We'll take the next question from Declan from Deserto.
Hi, this question's for Koldamenta. I was just wondering if there's any wisdom or advice you've given to some of the younger guys on your team going into their first big LAN event in Valorant.
Yeah, I mean, especially for the first game, yes, we come as the underdogs, you know, playing against Optic. So I guess we need to take it as we have nothing to lose. And that's what I'm gonna tell them, you know, to put in their heads before going into the game. I feel like all the pressure is on them, and that's how we're gonna take it.
Thank you. The next question is for Leazo from Ryan Central. This is the first event where we've had two LATAM teams playing in an international tournament. Do you think LATAM has improved a tremendous amount over the last year to have two teams qualify, or was the region always this skilled and worthy of more international slots?
Yo creo que la región está mejorando mucho. Lógicamente, es lo que digo, que siempre todos tratan de dar lo mejor, no solamente en LATAM, sino en todas las regiones, pero sí, se nota que hay un crecimiento exponencial en la región y en los jugadores. Claramente tienen muchas ganas de medirse con los mejores y eso creo que es lo que nos hace tratar de jugar mejor.
I believe that our region really has bettered themselves throughout these years. Logically, it's that everybody wants to do their best in every tournament, and they want to better themselves not only as a team but also as a region and individuals. And everybody has just been getting better and better. And I also believe that they are eager to face and to put themselves against the best in the world, and that's why they want to play better.
We'll take the next question from Adi from BLR.
Thank you. This is for Koldamenta. This is your first Masters since you attended last year in Berlin with G2. How does it feel to be back in an international setting? As well as Saif put it as you are the boomer of KRÜ Esports. Do you disagree or do you agree with that sentiment? Thank you.
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I could be the boomer in age, but in the spirit, you know, I'm younger than him. But I mean, it feels good. It'll have like similar vibes to the last one. You know, it's made by Riot, and you know, feeling pretty comfortable. Everything looks pretty similar. But this time, I don't know. I feel like even more relaxed and like familiarized with the atmosphere and everything. So yeah, pretty happy to be here.
All right. Thank you for the answer.
We'll take the next question from Wesley Pereira.
Mi pregunta es para Sadhak. ¿Qué cambia en Loud con Marquín yendo a Dinamarca como analista y la ausencia del psicólogo?
Wesley, ¿por qué você está falando em espanhol, Wesley?
Porque eu não sei se eles podem deixar eu falar em português.
Pelo amor de Deus, claro que pode, né, cara?
Mas vamos lá, então. Tu entendeu a pergunta? O que muda da Loud com a ida do Marquinhos para a Dinamarca como analista e a ausência do Arthur aí na Islândia?
Cara, então, a ausência do Arthur, com certeza a gente está sentindo a falta dele, né? Mas, então, diferença com o Marquinhos que Arthur, meio que deixava a gente, eu dava as ferramentas para que a gente mantivesse mental mais em dia, tipo, mental melhor, sabe? E Marquinhos está mais para ajudar a parte tática, a parte do staff, a parte de dados, de preparação contra os times. Então, acho que essa é a maior diferença, né?
Tá certo, obrigado.
So the question was that what changed with Marquinhos coming to here now than when Arthur was in Iceland, the psychologist. And Sadhak replied that the difference between the both is Arthur helped them to have a mental preparation to be focused in the game, but Marquinhos is more an analyst, so he looking for the tactical analysis of the game. That's the most important difference between the both.
Thank you. We'll take the next question from Declan from Deserto.
Hi again. This question's also for Koldamenta. I was just wondering if you or anybody on your team has kind of dealt with mental fatigue or burnout this year or last year, and how have you guys kind of dealt with it if you have?
You asked if we had any mental burn? Or what did you say? Sorry, what was the question again?
If you experienced any mental burnout or fatigue?
Yeah, I mean, that's something we constantly fighting against. I mean, it happens every now and then. Like, we always have off long seasons, and when the season starts, everything is like very intense. And we've been learning throughout these past 8 months since we started the new project in Guild on how to manage the schedule better. I guess like we evolve. I feel like we've been changing it like so much, but always for the better. We've been adapting it to everyone's needs, and it's like something like you never stop learning. I feel like, because it feels like it's always different depending on the circumstances. There's always been like many, I mean, recently as well, but some months ago, like people in the team constantly getting ill one after another. So it's never been easy. And yeah, that's something we work on a lot.
Thank you. The next question will come from Ben from Juked.
Hi, this question is from Freezed from the Juked app, and it's for Koldamenta. How is it like moving from team to team, being known as a strong in-game leader, but no team so far committing to your plan for the long term to become champions? Is Guild a place where you feel they're an org that will stick with you and your plans to make the org a championship contender long term? Yeah, I mean, first was Ascend, but it was me who left, so I guess it was my decision. And yeah, after I left, they became champions. That's funny. Then I went to G2. I feel like we had a really good run there. We made it to top 3 in the Berlin Masters. And yeah, they didn't want me to become champions in that team. And now here in Guild, I feel like, yeah, this is the one. We've had like a good run so far. And yeah.
Thank you. The next question will come from Alejandro Sandoval.
Ok, esta pregunta va para ay, se me fue para Leazo. Va para Leazo, perdón. Desde que se dio el sorteo de los enfrentamientos para el Masters, a mucha gente le llegó como ese recuerdo de toda la rivalidad que han tenido KRÜ frente a los equipos brasileños, sabiendo que ahora se van a enfrentar al Loud. Viendo cómo les fue a estos durante el Masters de Reykjavik, ¿cómo ha sido esa preparación mental y dentro del juego de cara a este enfrentamiento inaugural para Copenhaguen? Igual si quiere mencionar algo, Sadhak, para complementar, es bien recibido.
No, por favor, lo quiero escuchar atentamente, este muchacho.
No, a ver, yo creo que los chicos han jugado siempre contra equipos brasileños y hasta ahora hemos tenido buenos resultados. Eso es lo que me deja tranquilo. La realidad es que jugamos bastante contra los chicos del lado, practicamos y nos conocemos bien. Yo creo que eso es lo que hace un partido difícil. Jugar siempre contra un equipo y saber cómo juega es lo complicado. Pero bueno, lógicamente estamos preparados y vamos.
Has always faced well against Brazil, and up until now they have given really good results. He does feel really tranquil about it, and the problem is that they have scrimmed and they have practiced a lot against Loud, so they know each other very well as a team and as players. So that's like the toughest part because they know how each other plays, and it'll be a tough match, but he feels that they're really prepared.
Thank you. The next question will come from Lisandro Alarcón.
Mi pregunta es para Koldamenta. ¿Cómo te ves vos para un nuevo Masters y qué expectativas tiene el equipo en su primer evento internacional donde están en un grupo que todos son favoritos?
Sí, pues es lo que tú has dicho. Cuando vimos el grupo, la verdad es que no esperábamos que fuera a ser así. Creo que, no, es mi opinión, pero creo que todos los equipos del grupo en el que estamos me parecen mejores que cualquier equipo del grupo B. Así que creo que es el grupo de la muerte y por lo menos va a ser una fase de grupos entretenida. Así que eso es bueno.
The question was, how does he feel himself coming into this new Masters, and what are his expectations in a group that they all seem favorite? Koldamenta's answer was that he actually didn't expect the group draw to go that way. He believes that every team in Group A is way better than the teams in Group B, and he believes this is Group of Death, and it'll be at least a really entertaining group stage for the fans and everybody. So that's it.
We'll take the next question from Guillermo Arata.
¿Qué tal? Mi pregunta va para KRÜ. Bueno, a esas alturas conocerán el potencial que tienen tanto ustedes como el equipo de Leviatán. Y mi pregunta sería, ¿qué esperan de la participación de ambos equipos, en este caso de LATAM en general, durante este Masters?
A ver, yo creo que todos esperamos lo mismo, ganar. Acá no viene nadie a perder y básicamente es eso. Todos queremos jugar contra cualquier equipo que se nos cruce y dar lo mejor posible y ganar y seguir jugando y pasando, llegar a la final y levantar la copa. Acá, como te digo, no viene nadie a perder y creo que esa es la mentalidad que tienen todos si les preguntás.
Perfecto, muchas gracias.
The question was whether how does he expect both Leviatán and KRÜ to do in this tournament? And his answer was that, well, everybody comes here to win. Nobody comes here to lose. So they really do expect to do the best against some of the best teams in the world. They're going to play the rest of the game, and they hope to get to the final and rise the cup.
The next question will come from Wesley Pereira from the KRÜ Esports.
Sadhak, pergunta rapidinha. A gente pode esperar alguma surpresa da Loud já na estreia?
Defina a surpresa. O que seria?
Alguma coisa inusitada, algum pique incomum na mão de algum jogador, escolha de mapa diferente.
Então, tipo assim, eu já falei isso, mas a gente não treinou muito, né? Então, surpresas assim, não vai ter. Mas sempre esperamos surpreender, tá ligado?
Tá certo, valeu.
Tamo junto.
So he asked if Loud have some surprise in this beginning of the competition, and not some different agent to pick or map. And Sadhak replied that they don't have much time to train here, but so we cannot expect some surprise in this sense. But they gonna surprise in the game, being the good, playing very well.
And the next question will come from Francisco Carico.
Minha pergunta é para o Sadhak. Sadhak, como é que descreves o estilo de jogo das duas equipas do vosso grupo e qual é a equipa que mais queres defrontar neste Masters?
Cara, eu acho que os shows nesse grupo que a gente está vão ser bem difíceis. Vai ser um show muito difícil contra a KRÜ, porque realmente a gente treinou muito lá quando estávamos no Brasil, né? Então a gente se conhece, eles conhecem nós conhecemos eles. E se a gente tem que jogar contra a Guild ou temos que jogar contra a Optic, com certeza vai ser um show difícil novamente. A Optic, a gente já jogou contra eles na final, né? Então sabemos do que os caras são capazes. E a Guild, querendo ou não, tem muita pessoa talentosa. Tem o Koldamenta também, que é um cara muito experiente, um cara que sabe muito de tática, sabe muito de CRGL, né? Então vai ser bem difícil. E a última pergunta não lembro.
Qual equipa é que estás mais ansioso por defrontar neste Masters?
Cara, na verdade, ansioso de enfrentar, não estou ansioso não. Só realmente quero jogar agora já. E seja contra o time que seja na minha frente.
Obrigado.
Sadhak replied that all the games in this group phase will be very difficult. Well, they train with KRÜ in Brazil, so KRÜ knows how Loud play and they know how KRÜ plays. And they already know that Optic is a very good team. They competed in the finals, the last Masters, and they already they know too that guilds have so good players there, so many talents there. So they know that to be a very difficult phase group. And the other question is what he expects of now, this beginning. And so that said he gonna just play right now.
Thank you. Are there any more questions for these players? Thank you so much for taking your time to speak with the press today. This will conclude the third and final press conference.